Good morning, it's Saturday. I'm happy to report that the snow is over, it seems like. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't know how cold it is outside today. But I'm gonna head to another event this morning. It is an event hosted by Kdeer, which is an activewear brand. And then they're gonna have a trainer there, Amanda Klutz, and it's gonna be kind of like a preview of their new collection. I don't know, hopefully this will be interesting. Hopefully it won't be too long of a video. Sometimes I find that when I vlog, my videos just go on forever because I talk a little bit too much. But let's talk about breakfast. I actually had, once again, a very snacker-like breakfast. And I'm almost done with this jar of cashew butter. So I just had this with some frozen bananas. And then I also had this interesting new yogurt that I've been trying called Lava. So I had this yogurt. It's called Lava. It's made from a pili nut, which looks very similar to a Brazil nut. This is a picture of what it's supposed to kind of look like. And it's really good. What I like about it is that there's no added sugar. Obviously, it's probiotic. So for anyone who, you know, really loves the tart taste of yogurt, this is a really great alternative, especially if you're not keen on the ones that exist already, like Kite Hill or like almond or soy. Personally, I'm not a really big fan of coconut yogurt usually, so I tend to prefer the nut yogurts. And I really like this one. I like the original the best. The other ones, I think, are a little bit sweeter, and I kind of prefer just like the original tangy taste of yogurt. Sorry, I keep looking at my viewfinder because I haven't vlogged in a while, so I keep forgetting to look at the actual lens. So I had a yogurt, and I had that with some blueberries in it, some frozen blueberries, and then I had some, like, I think one frozen banana and some cashew butter. So that was my breakfast, kind of random, kind of small, but I am gonna work out really soon, and I woke up a little bit late, so I don't really want to eat anything that's gonna be too heavy and make me feel kind of sick while we're at this workout event. So here are the leggings that I chose, and then a little top. Everyone else has the other pieces on. Okay, it's been really hard to vlog in public because, not because of being in public, which is outside because it's so cold. I'm gonna just show you where I am. So we're here at Bareburger, and I'm gonna try out some of their new vegan burger options. They have a ton of options already, but I think they introduced the Beyond Burger, which is new to them. So I'm pretty excited. Yeah, we're just gonna do a tasting, and I'm gonna be here with Alyssa again. So let's see what they have. Yeah, it looks like they have the Impossible Burger here, which is awesome.
Pushing you away, I suppose. Dreams don't spread, they disappear ahead into the dark side of the bed. Got to let you in before I let you go. I'm giving it up for maybe. If I'm giving up again, I wanna let you know. I've seen other places. Not getting lost, and words you're too scared to spell.
Don't fall. Hi, it was really cold outside, so I didn't vlog very much, but now I'm just making some tempeh. I'm just pre-making it to have in the fridge because I'm going to be traveling next week. This way I can have stuff prepared in the fridge until I leave, and it also makes sure that I get through all of my groceries before I leave, because a lot of times I end up with like leftover groceries and then I just like don't eat anything, and then I come home to rotten vegetables. So making some tempeh, which is one of my favorite vegan protein sources. Alright, for the smoothie, I'm going to keep it really simple. I'm just going to make pretty much a mango banana and protein smoothie. Normally I would add some maca, but I'm not feeling it this morning. And I woke up a little bit late, so I'm like at that point where I feel like it's lunchtime and I'm hungry. So I'm gonna add some mango. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of Ripple as a liquid. You guys know this is my vegan milk of choice, and it has a little bit of protein as well. And then I'm gonna add a scoop of vanilla protein powder. And I'm doing this because I'm actually styling this smoothie bowl for a brand project, and so I want the color to stay a little bit more how do you call it, stay a little bit more neutral and very bright. And so otherwise I would use my peanut butter protein powder, or even a chocolate one goes really well, which I know sounds weird with mango, but honestly it's really good. So I'm gonna add a little bit of water just to thin it out and then blend this, and that's gonna be my base. So there you have it, nice and thick. A little hint of yellow from the mango, kind of a yellowy orange, but it still looks quite bright and mostly white and pastel. So yeah, normally when I make my smoothie bowls for Instagram, I make them a little bit lighter in color. And then honestly what I usually do is I toss it back into the blender, add a bunch of greens, and it becomes this like not so great color, but more for health. So now I'm gonna put this into a bowl and I'm gonna style it. So here it is in a bowl. Now I usually like to add coconut chips as the first sort of like side sprinkle. If you've seen any of my bowls on Instagram, then you kind of know. I either use these toasted ones, which kind of have like a golden color, or these regular white ones. I think I'm actually gonna use the toasted ones today because they kind of match sort of the yellowy tones, the golden tones. And then I'm also gonna add this dried pineapple that my aunt gave me, and then some edible flowers, of course, because you guys know me. And maybe some buckwheat also. We'll see how it goes. I will check in with you after the process goes down. And then also an important part of the process is eating what didn't fit into the bowl. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I'm always snacking while I'm cooking. So here's the finished product. I added some toasted coconut, dried pineapple, buckwheat, a little bit of calendula petals, and some fresh edible flower petals. And that's pretty much it. So now I'm just gonna take some photos of this. You know how it goes. I added a couple of stars just for the photo as well, just as like a little backdrop thing. Now here's the funny part. This is actually going to go into a storable container and then go in the freezer because I also have to make pancakes today for a project. And so I'm just going to save this for another day basically, because I ate like probably half the smoothie, which I actually made a double batch in the end because I thought, so basically I thought I wasn't gonna have enough smoothie to fill the bowl, so then I made a double batch, and then I ended up eating the half like you saw from the blender. So I've kind of already had breakfast in the process of making breakfast, which is my constant dilemma. And so this is gonna go into some kind of Tupperware, go in the freezer. I'll eat it another day, and then we're gonna make some pancakes now. So this is a very typical day for me sometimes, by the way, especially when I'm creating for different projects. See you later, smoothie bowl. Okay, you guys, first of all, I just banged my head. I'm so silly. I don't even want to tell you because it's so embarrassing. I banged my head on a pen because I was trying to read what I was signing and my pen was upside down, and I banged my head right here. So I was bleeding a second ago, and I was making pancakes at the same time, so naturally they burned. I had a little like gas situation. I had to have like my super from my building come up and be like, are you okay? You can kind of see it's like sort of foggy, airy in the background, like sort of smoggy. So pancakes didn't happen today, and I kind of ate like a few of them that like were sort of undercooked and yet overcooked at the same time. It kind of turned into like what I call like pancake scramble, when you like give up on the pancake and you're just like, ugh, whatever, and you just like start stirring it up. Yeah, so I did not think to vlog this situation because my house was like, you know, gassy, and I had like blood dripping down my face. Let's move on. So the rest of the day today, I'm actually going to be seeing my friend Alyssa, and that's kind of all that I have planned for the day. I typically have super packed days. If you guys remember any of my old vlogs, it'd be like nonstop, back to back, like 2 workouts a day, maybe like an event, like cooking a couple things a day, recipes, editing videos, and going to work. I'm no longer at that job, so that is not a component of it, but still, I typically like to pack my days very intensely, and I just decided that I would give myself this weekend to work on a couple things because I am dealing with how do I say this, like sort of a situation right now that requires You know, it's like one of those things where you just have to sit down and do it, and it's like not very fun at all, but you do need to allocate the time. And so I just need to give myself a little bit of time to do that, because I knew that I wouldn't do it otherwise. And I need to figure out things like taxes and just like a lot of paperwork things. So I'm giving myself that time this weekend. And really the only thing that I'm going to be doing today is going to see my friend Alyssa. And I might go to yoga after and maybe the gym, because I just feel like really restless. And oh, you can also see like all of my burn injuries. Like, oh, I always have like cuts and burns on my hand. Anyways, I also always go off topic, as you can tell. But I'm gonna see my friend, probably gonna go to yoga, probably gonna go to the gym at some point, because I did not really do anything yesterday except for the workout class I did in the morning. The funny thing that I wanted to say about workout classes was that I feel like usually when I go to events, it's like you have to kind of be, you have to still maintain like your composure when you're working out, because there's photographers there. You usually take pictures after the event, which I don't know why they always do it after. It's like they want you to be sweaty in the photos. But so yeah, because of that, it's not really like a true workout in my opinion. And a lot of the times they're workouts that I wouldn't normally do. Like obviously you wouldn't have a workout event where everyone goes to the gym and like lifts heavy and like squats and stuff. So that kind of stuff I still have to like try to maintain on my own, which can be difficult, because it's kind of like sometimes I get home and I'm like, I already worked out, like I don't want to go to the gym again. But yeah, I don't know, it's just like it's hard to keep everything in balance, I guess is my point. So yeah, so I'm about to go for a walk with my friend Alyssa, and we're gonna go walk her dog, and I'm really excited because I haven't been outside yet today. Oh, you feel so soft. I figured I would show you everything I got at Trader Joe's before I throw it into the fridge. So first I got some kale, I got romaine hearts, just a lot of veggies. This I always like to, oops, there goes an avocado. This I always like to have in my cabinet, because it's really great for like easy days, and they're really high in protein. It's gluten-free. It's like a pasta alternative made from just lentils. It's amazing. I also like to always stock up on black beans. Oops. And I actually picked this up because I'm only in New York for a couple more days, and I just needed a few things until I travel off again. I got some grapefruit because it is citrus season, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I freaking love grapefruit. It's one of my favorite fruits ever, and I think I've said that in like too many vlogs, so maybe I'm being repetitive at this point. Got some avocados. I got 2, which I figure will last me for like the 2-3 days that I'll be here. And then I got sugar snap peas, which I'm so excited to see are back in season, I guess, because it's starting to warm up a little bit. These are one of my favorite things to just snack on, so sometimes I'll just bring this entire bag with me somewhere or throw it in my bag, and it's such a great snack. I don't really like raw carrots very much, so this is kind of my alternative. Then I picked up more everything bagel seasoning. I just need to restock because I'm running low, and I figured I might as well just pick it up. So yeah, by the way, keep in mind I went to the store for one thing, which was romaine lettuce, and this is what I ended up with. So there's more, but wait, there's more. I got some coconut aminos, which I use, and it's kind of like a soy sauce alternative, so there's no soy and there's no wheat in it, because regular soy sauce is not gluten-free, so I like to use this as my alternative. I just ran out, so I had to buy some more. And then what else? 2 more things. Oh, 3 more things. I got some frozen berries. This is a staple for me. I just don't have any more, so I figured I'd just buy it, and since it stays in the freezer, you know, just toss it in there. And then mango chunks, another staple. I love having this with oatmeal in particular, so good to have. And then another staple, tempeh. I really like the Trader Joe's one. I also like Light Life, but since I was there, I just picked up a few, and these last a very long time in the fridge, so they're good to just have. I usually have like 3 or 4 packs in my fridge at all times, just because. So yeah, I kind of just went for one thing, and I ended up with all this, but that's what happens when you have no self-control and you love grocery shopping as much as I do. So I'm gonna make one of my really simple bowls for lunch, like a salad bowl thing. So I'll show you guys that in a sec, but at first I'm gonna go put this all away. So let me show you my go-to meal. This takes like 5 seconds because you don't need to cook anything, especially if you're being extra lazy like I am today. Normally I would season my beans, but I didn't even feel like it, so I'm not gonna do it. But basically it's 1 head of lettuce. I like shred it up, cut it up into like little strips, and then I put it at the bottom. I put like about half of a can of black beans. I put a little more because I'm really hungry, but normally like 1/3 to 1/2 of the can. I kind of just eyeball it and like toss it in. And normally I would season it with like garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, paprika, cumin, and like some other spices. But I was like, whatever, I'm so lazy and really hungry right now, so I didn't do that. And then I cut up half an avocado. I put some chili flakes on it because if you don't know, I love spicy food. And then normally I put like corn and also alfalfa. Oh my god, that's what I forgot to get at the store. Okay, anyways, normally I'd put alfalfa sprouts as well because I just love the taste of alfalfa. And then I have this leftover lime here from something I made maybe like last week or yesterday maybe. I just have this in a food hugger saver thing. It keeps it like really moist. And then I like to like put that all over, and then the other half of my avocado goes into this other food hugger, which is made for avocados. I think it's the cutest thing ever. So that's my really lazy salad. And normally if I had some quinoa, I'd also add that, or like brown rice or something, but I don't, and I'm leaving soon. So yeah, I just didn't feel like doing, you know, all the extra stuff. But yeah, corn goes really well with this, and you can honestly change the flavors, change ingredients to add whatever else you'd like. I'm gonna eat that now, and that's lunch.
Let you in before I let you go. Get under my skin.